Hello, my name is Kenny, and I have a few things to go over for you guys to save money while you're driving with Uber. Now, my little studio here in my garage, I hope is working out for you. Sorry if the video looks a little bit skewed. And I just made a list for me to follow on my whiteboard because I have real bad ADHD and I might ramble. So I just want to go over 5 tips with you guys on how to save money while being an Uber driver. So I made a website, lubeuber.com. I know, genuine, right? And you can go there to see this video and to see other things that I have listed that I'll talk about in this video. So I did a little bit of research and I found out that the #1 reason why you guys drive for Uber is to make more money. I love making more money. That's why I became an AMSOIL dealer, and I still worked a full-time job back in 2008. And I really enjoyed what I did, but AMSOIL was just my calling, so I left my job in December to do AMSOIL full-time. And I absolutely love it. I love cars. I'm a gearhead. I'm into all things motorcycles, cars, anything with the wheels and the steering wheel or handlebars. I'm into it. So I thought about making this video for you guys for a long time and finally got the courage to do it. And since your #1 thing for being an Uber driver is making more money, I thought, what goes with making money? Definitely saving money. So these tips I hope help you, and I hope answer a lot of questions for you as an Uber driver or even just a car enthusiast, gearhead, just so you kind of get some background on what I do and how I can help you and the best way to save some money and make money. So essentially I made this list and I'm going to go to #1 was why to drive Uber, and that's because you guys want to make extra money. #2, what is AMSOIL and what do I do? So I'm an independent premier direct jobber for AMSOIL. I sell AMSOIL products directly to consumers, to businesses, anybody that really needs it. And my support is pretty much here all the time. My cell phone's always on, my email's always open. You guys need me, this is all that I do. So again, what is AMSOIL? Now you know what I do. AMSOIL is a company out of Superior, Wisconsin, Duluth, Minnesota area. They have a couple offices and facility there. They make full synthetic motor oils, lubes, greases, fuel additives, transmission, rear end, front end, you name it, we got it. Cleaning products, all kinds of different stuff. I can go on forever about the products, but I want to try and keep this video a little bit short so you don't hear too many cars driving by. And AMSOIL does make some really great products because they were the first company to start synthetic lubrication. So back in the 60s, Al Amatuzio was a fighter jet pilot and decided he wanted to start making oil because that's what they use. They use synthetic oil in all the fighter jets. And he thought, well, what if we used it in cars and trucks? And he got his crazy mind going and started making the products. And lo and behold, in 1972, the first API rated synthetic motor oil was released from AMSOIL. So all these other brands have been trying to catch up since '72. Now Mobil 1 has just released, they have the new annual protection. It's probably a pretty good product, but we've been here a lot longer than them, and since '72, a 1-year drain interval has been the calling for AMSOIL. So all those products with the background are really great for you. So that is what AMSOIL is about. It's all about helping you get the best products at the best price and making sure that your vehicle, motorcycle, car, truck, anything is maintained well and you enjoy it like you were meant to, not to just blow money on a vehicle like crazy. So moving along, why is that important to you? Because the synthetic lubrication market is a little bit different than what we would see from the outside looking in. And you could probably Google and Wikipedia the crap out of how it's all made, but basically synthetic oils are natural gas converted to a liquid, or polyalpha opalenes, I believe I said that right, but it's man-made esters and waxes. And the reason why synthetic is important is you have conventional oil now, which poor dinosaur bones, I mean, let's just pump them up and reuse them again. I know, I wish Jurassic Park would come up out of it too, trust me. But basically when we bring up that conventional oil and we refine it, you still get paraffin wax in it. It must be the fat in the dinosaurs, I don't know. But that paraffin wax is unable to be filtered. Now, they do get it pretty good, but they don't get it as good as it needs to be for these new modern engines. And that wax creates sludge and sludge makes wear. Wear ruins your engines, transmissions, and everything else. So the biggest thing is the cleanliness and the designed nature of synthetics, which makes it better. Now, since AMSOIL's been doing it first, we know the most about it. But basically, to break it down, 80% of your bottle is your synthetic base. So the base stock, which is just a generic type oil that they make, and at the viscosity that you need. Then the other 20% of the bottle, probably about that much, is all of your additives: anti-wear, anti-rust, anti-foam, high speed, low speed wear additives, that sort of thing. All the additives might be close to the same across the board, but it's the base stock that's the difference. So with a synthetic full base, screwed that up, didn't I? A full synthetic base, you don't have all the issues with all the sludge, the wear, the breakdown, all that garbage that really can ruin your engines, transmissions, and rear ends, and all that other stuff. So since AMSOIL's been doing it the longest, we kind of have all the best products available for you. So it's kind of the nature of why is that important? Because it's the best product designed just for you guys that are going to be using and abusing your vehicles driving for Uber. Moving on to number 4, service issues while driving for Uber. So service issues driving for Uber. Why do you need to worry about service issues? Well, if you look in your vehicle manual, a lot of you guys are driving for Uber are going to the extreme service intervals, or fleet service intervals, severe service. So everything changes in your vehicle on when you need to change oil, transmission fluids, rear ends. You need to inspect a lot more things, need to grease a lot more fittings, because you're usually using your car a lot more than a normal consumer just driving back and forth to work. So AMSOIL is great. It's a 25,000 mile or 1 year motor oil. Should say it on there. We have a bunch of different weights. This is just one that I grabbed off my shelf. And we do have other products too that are a little bit less cost, but still a very good value. But this is our signature series, so it's just the best product that we offer. And we could go over the other ones in another video if you guys want. Just let me know below. But the reason why that matters is severe service really beats up your engine. So with AMSOIL, we have a 15,000 mile or 1 year severe service interval. So you guys can go 15,000 miles on one oil change, beating the crap out of your cars basically, and still be good to go. We do offer oil analysis. It's like 30 bucks for a sample. You have a tube, you can stick it down your dipstick tube and a little pump, take a sample, send it to AMSOIL. They have a lab there that'll analyze everything. And why that is great is you can find out a lot about your engine. It's kind of like getting blood work done. I don't want to talk too much about blood, I'll get queasy. But with doing that kind of analysis, you get to find out what your fuel dilution is, your wear, what is wearing copper, brass, chromium, all that stuff, and find out how your engine, transmission, all that stuff's doing if you want to do that sample. But you can be safe knowing that 15,000 miles, you're good to go with these AMSOIL products. And any other questions on those, just let me know. I'm going to keep moving along here. And now we get to hit the products to use for your vehicle, which is the last list on there. So depending on what vehicle you have, we have a bunch of different products. Of course, the motor oil. This is for all your Ford, Honda, Toyota. All the ratings are on the back of these bottles, and you can look up, I'll have the link below, your vehicle, just put in your year, make, model, and engine size, and it'll pop up with everything you need for your vehicle. So we have a bunch of great products other than just motor oil. Now we do have this one here, but we also have different viscosities, but I have a couple up here. We have European specific motor oils also, so if you guys are driving BMWs, Mercedes, Audis, Volkswagens, we do have those special spec oils also. We have diesel oil as well. We have really great diesel oils for big trucks, small trucks, you name it, over the road, we got it. We also have transmission fluids. So everything for your transmission. We have manual transmission, a couple different types of your ATF, your automatic transmission fluid, some dual clutch and CVT transmission fluids also. So those are great things that you would use in your vehicle driving for Uber also. From there we also have our PI, which is a performance improver. This is a fuel additive, just dump it right in your gas tank. Improves your miles per gallon, really helps out saving you guys money. We also have it for diesel. So this is the small cute little bottle for all you TDI guys. And it does up to 20 gallons, better miles per gallon, cleans the injectors, has a lubricant in it for your pump. We just started making this in a new format that'll have cold flow and everything else in it. It's an all-in-one. You guys have been asking for it. AMSOIL made it. That's why they're such a great company. We also have many other products that you guys might want to definitely check into. Not only do we have the oil, but we also have the filters. So our filters are a little bit thicker, a little bit heavier duty, better gaskets. They come in as plastic sleeves so they don't rust while they're in transit. They have bigger valves on them, or bigger threads on them. Nice silicone check valves in them. Real heavy duty O-ring, so they'll last a lot longer. They filter to 20 microns, which is some of the best filter rates at full flow. This one lasts 15,000 miles, so this would be good for your severe service. We do have some that are 25,000, but you would just change it if you're doing the severe service interval. We also have brake fluid, and this is something that you guys might need to take a look at because you're doing a lot of stop and go driving. Brake fluid does wear out over time, and it picks up moisture because it's hot and cold, and that moisture then reduces your stopping power. It rusts the inside of the calipers and really makes it a mess for your brake system. So I recommend changing your brake fluid. I believe most manuals are every 30,000. So if you're doing the fleet service, you definitely want to check into that. We also have antifreeze, coolant. We have coolant boost. So if you're doing a lot of idling, this all might be stuff that you want to use. We do have a biodegradable antifreeze, which is really great, helps the environment. Then from there, we also have, so you have your engine covered, your transmission covered. We have gear oils. I didn't grab one out, but I should show you though. But we also have AMSOIL Miracle Wash. So this is like a spray foam wax wash in one. So while you're waiting to pick up your customers, say you're waiting for your phone to go off, and your car got a little bit dirty, you can take this out, shake it up, spray your car off, and then just wipe it off with a towel. Keep one in your trunk. It should wash your car maybe 2-3 times, the whole car. And it's great for vinyl too, so it won't scratch your vinyl decals if you have your vehicle lettered. Nice quick way to clean it, because reviews are what you guys are all looking for while you're driving for Uber. So all this stuff is great, all these products, all that stuff. Now at lubeuber.com you'll see all the links to how to find out what fits your vehicle, but the main thing is how does this all save you money? Well, I might have mentioned it earlier, but we have the preferred customer program. It's $20 a year. You buy everything it costs. We ship it right to you. So you just find out what fits your vehicle, sign up for the preferred customer membership. It only takes a few minutes, and then you can add everything to your cart, have it shipped to your house at my dealer cost, which is saving you money. Now, if you don't want to do your oil changes and you don't have a place that can do it for you, and you just want to like have your mechanic take care of it, if you want, forward my info onto your mechanic, and I will try and get a hold of them and get them signed up to be an AMSOIL distributor and installer. So it's free for businesses, so retail and commercial businesses. I can help them as well. So if you have a mechanic that you trust and you just say, I don't want to order the product, I don't want to deal with that stuff, Ken, just let your mechanic know, get them my info or give me theirs, and we'll try and work out a way that we can get the products to your mechanic or shop that you use, so you don't have to deal with any of the ordering or doing your own oil changes or buying the oil and taking it somewhere, because let's face it, sometimes that can be a hassle. And what I want to warn a lot of you guys about is there's a lot of sales tactics out there by the businesses that you're buying these vehicles off of. So do you ever wonder why a lot of vehicles, they change the front ends of them every few years, or change features every year, and then they give you the free oil changes? Well, beware of a lot of that. And the reason why you want to worry about the free oil change idea is they want you in the shop enough. And a lot of shops now, they even have the waiting area next to the new vehicles. And it's a tactic so you buy a new vehicle. What's really bad is a lot of these guys will come to you and be like, oh, your car's in the shop. You like this new one? I can get you in that car for the same payment. Please, guys, don't fall for that scam, because all they're trying to do is get you to kick your bucket down the road of having those vehicle payments. Now for me, yeah, this is my business of selling these products, but I'm also a cheapskate. That's why I use them, because they last longer, and over time the value's there, so they're cheaper products for me over time. And for me, being cheap, that's just the way that I look at things, is what is this other company trying to get me out of? Now these products are the best products. They are dyno tested, they're proven. We can do oil analysis. And everything could be ordered right online and shipped right to you. So it's pretty simple, it's pretty easy, and it's just the best thing for you guys in your business of driving for Uber. So if there's anything that you need, any questions, you have issues or comments, please let me know below. I would love to hear from you. And enjoy lubeuber.com. I know, I just love the name. Now, the fun part, the sticky finger that looks weird. See you guys. Take care.